Homesteader family, welcome back to the journey. So I'm going to start off the Homo series. I haven't done an intro to it, so I'll do an intro at a later date. But it was clicking on my mind right now about livestock dogs and what I was told, what happened in my situation on my homestead out in Colorado before I moved out here to Arkansas, and my interaction with my Anatolian Shepherds. Now, for those of you that don't know, I have 5 Anatolian Shepherds. We just had another litter, and I got Minnie and Mickey, which are my breeding pair, way back in 2016. Now, Mickey and Minnie both killed a bunch of chickens. They killed rabbits. They killed all different things. Mickey also got into bigger animals, killing goats, even killed a couple alpacas. And everybody told me after Mickey killed different animals that Mickey was worthless. He needed to be put down. I needed to just shoot the dog because once they kill livestock, they're going to continue killing livestock, and that's the end of it. Well, in my mind, I spent all that money on the dogs. I wasn't going to euthanize my dog. So, what did I do? I bought chains, put the dogs on chains. That way, that kept them from killing the animals, but yet their bark, when they're off the chain with their urine, their feces, and everything else, they're able to still scent, mark, and protect the animals. With Anatolian Shepherds, they have a certain scent in their urine and feces that deter predators like bears, lions, bobcats, lynx, so on and so forth. And just the scent and just the hair when I brush them keep predators away from the animals. So I didn't lose money on the dogs in the fact that they're still doing their job to today. Now I have lost money from the dogs because they did kill livestock. Now, when I say you shouldn't euthanize because the dog kills, me and Carla went to Colorado just over a month ago, and we got a phone call from the neighbor that one of the dogs got off. Now, I was told it was Monkey that got off, which was their youngest puppy. He had killed a whole bunch of chickens lately, and we're thinking we're not going to have any birds left when we come home. Well, when we finally get back from Colorado, because we can't just turn around, come right back, because we had things scheduled in Colorado that we had to do, we were actually gone for almost 4 days with travel time. Well, the dog that got off was Mickey Mouse. And Mickey was the one that I did not want off because he had killed a milk goat, he had killed 2 alpacas, and I'm thinking with the new baby calf, bull, he'd be gone, everything else. So we pull up and Mickey Mouse is running inside the fence with the animals. And I'm thinking the worst thoughts ever. Here, a dog, everybody says once they kill your livestock, they're never going to stop killing. And Mickey was off for 4 days and did not kill any of the animals. So I just want to make a video for everybody that's made the homesteading mistake. If you don't properly train your dogs, they can and will kill your livestock, but they're not useless. Their barking, their urine, their feces, their fur, the presence they have on the homestead, whether they have to be on a chain around the animals and then off when you're there and come home like I do with my dogs. Just to kill a dog because it killed animals is something I would recommend against. It's up to you, but that dog did what that dog was going to do because of lack of training. If you do not train your livestock protection dogs properly, they will not do livestock protection dog duties that you think they're going to do. So for those of you that have made that mistake, and that's what this series is about, is homesteading off-grid mistakes overlooked. That's one thing I think a lot of people overlook is if you don't do the proper training, if you don't get the proper training for the dogs, that's one of the biggest mistakes everybody makes. The dog will go kill the animal and they blame it right on the dog when they should be looking inside like I did. I brought Mickey and Minnie inside the house. They didn't grow up with the animals. Plus, Mickey and Minnie were 5.5 months old when I bought them. Um, so they weren't grown up around the animals. You're supposed to get them in with the animals at 5.5 weeks old if you're going to have them as a livestock protection dog. And then it takes about 2 years of hands-on strict training to get them knowing all the rules, what they need to do, what they can't do, and that's something everybody might want to look into. So I just want to make a short video. I'm here at the house. Been here for the last 2.5 weeks because we're trying to move to a permanent homestead, trying to sell the Colorado homestead, try to sell the homestead here in Arkansas. And I figure I'd make a quick series since Monkey was laying here for that perfect photo. And yeah, so real quick, I'll let you guys see the dogs for those of you that have not seen my Anatolian Shepherds. So we have Monkey right here. He was the screenshot. Still in the same spot. There's Max. And another thing with dogs you want to pay attention to is know the breed of dog you have and what comes along with the dogs. Now, I'll show you right here on top his head. Missing big patch of fur right there because him and Monkey got in a fight yesterday because I ended up shooting a goat that snapped his horn off, and Carla helped butcher the goat yesterday so that these two were fighting over. So Max has a couple holes in his leg, Monkey has a couple holes on him. So you have to know with Anatolian Shepherds, they will fight to the death. If you do not break up the dogs, they will kill each other. So that's another thing you want to look. Any type of breed, whether it's Chihuahua, Golden Retriever, Dalmatian, Boxer, whatever type of dog you plan to get for your homestead, make sure you research everything about the dogs. If it's a dog like an Anatolian Shepherd and you have to be the alpha, then you need to make sure you can strong hand the dog when they go to fight, where they don't attack you and they allow you to break them up. So once again, this is Max, that is Monkey, and then I'm sure you can hear the babies in here crying because Minnie Mouse is laying on the carpet not feeding the babies. So this is Minnie Mouse, that is Chubbers, this is Mickey Mouse, the big old daddy that likes to go after things. That was very good when we were in Colorado by not eating anything. I think he might have ate one chicken, which we could live with that. There's Chubbers, and then over here we have all the puppers, and they're getting all big. They got their eyes open, they're doing their thing, just looking cute like always. So I hope they get their dogs, they do their research, enjoy whatever type of dog they get. I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.